I'm Elaine Sims. I'm on the campus of St. Catharine's College here in Pettis Auditorium. This morning in our program we have with us Erica Osborne, a Washington County native who came home. Before we get into the subject that we're going to talk about today, let's find out a little bit about you.
Sure.
You're a native from here.
I am born and raised in Washington County. Graduated from Washington County High School in 2000 and went to Bellarmine University and went and got my degree in communications at Bellarmine, and liked it so much I decided to stay there, working first in the Office of Financial Aid and then in the Academic Resource Center. After getting married and having 2 children within 17 months, we decided that it was very important that we get back and be closer to grandparents, which is very key to any new parent's success, access to grandparents. So my husband and I decided to relocate to Bardstown with the intent of commuting from Bardstown to Louisville for our jobs. But in the midst of the house building process, the position came open here at St. Catharine College in the Student Success Center. And it worked out very fortunately for me because this is my area of expertise, so to speak. And so I was very excited about the opportunity to come back home for a job.
So you've been back here since the fall?
I started back in December, before Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Started working in this position.
Okay.
And it's been very fortunate for me to be able to return home, being away for 14 years and then coming back and knowing, people like Jacob here since they were very small, and now coming back and everybody's all grown up on me. But getting an opportunity to work with people that I've pretty much known my whole life has been a great opportunity for me.
So what's your job title here?
My job title is Director of Student Success Programs. So I work with things like academic advising. I work with the Career Services Center. I also work with study abroad. And then I work with any kind of college student that is having any kind of issues or problems that I can help with in terms of getting adjusted to the life of a college student, in terms of needing help with things like tutoring or time management or test taking skills or all this stuff that kind of goes along with being a successful college student.
So you're pretty busy.
I'm a very busy person, absolutely, but that's the way that I like it.
Good, good. We're here today to talk about the Patriot Career Fair, and with you, I'll let you introduce the young men that you brought with you to talk about this.
The Patriot Career Fair is a new initiative for us here at St. Catharine College, and it is going to be a job and career fair for our students and for the community as well. They're invited to attend, and basically it's going to be an opportunity for any agency in the area that has summer jobs, fall jobs, internships, and need of volunteers, anything like that. It's going to be able to get together at one location in Lord's Hall on April the 10th from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Now, putting together an event like this is easy because there are so many agencies out there that need work, and we have lots of people here who either need work now and trying to save up money for tuition, or need some job experience to put on their resume, or are thinking about what kind of career they're going to have after graduation. So it's a way to connect all of those places with our students here that are looking for those different types of opportunities. But I'm very, very fortunate that we have a class here on campus with Dr. David Donovan's management program that students are required to do internships. So I contacted him, and he sent me some of his very best students to help me with this project, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
I'm Jordan Colvin. I'll be graduating in May of this year with a management degree, and I was, as she stated, part of the degree program required us to do some type of internship, so that's why we chose to do this and help her plan the career fair.
And you're originally from where?
Bardstown.
Bardstown. So you've been here all 4 years?
I've been here 3. I went to Western my first year, and then I transferred back here.
Okay. Okay.
I'm Jacob Settles. I'm also with this management degree, and under the direction of Dr. Dave Donovan. Okay. And I'm originally from Springfield, from Washington County, more toward the north end of the county.
Yeah, so. Yeah. The name's very familiar. Very familiar. How long have you been here now?
I've been here for this will be 2 years.
Okay.
But I came in with a few hours under my belt because attending Washington County, I was able to do some dual credit.
Okay, you did some of the dual credit program. Good for
and,
you. Good
part
for
of the
you.
high school on campus my senior year, so I actually came on campus my senior year to take
Well,
classes
you know, and
as
I'm
well.
not sure that we have we have not probably, it hasn't come up before, but we've talked about the dual credit program on the show several times. And so good for you. So that helped you out financially when you decided to come here.
Yes, it did.
Good.
Very much so.
Good. What is your two roles in this career? Just helping. Do you call her Miss Osborne or Erica?
Erica's fine.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
What are you doing to help with this?
These students have been helping us to recruit all the different places that are going to come here on campus. And the first thing that they've done is we wanted to make sure that every major here on campus felt like there was going to be something at this career fair available for them.
Sure.
So both Jacob and Jordan started contacting all the faculty on campus and finding out different areas where we've sent graduates and current students looking for internships before. So they kind of, compiled this master list, and then we set off with recruiting. One of the recruiting activities that we actually did is that we went to Lexington yesterday to the Spotlight Career Fair and actually recruited some of the agencies that were attending that career fair to come right here to Springfield to our event.
Oh, cool.
And so we're very excited because, with the help of these two students, we've been able to attract a lot of different vendors already to be able to come and to attend the event. And
well, I think a lot of people will be excited just to know, and as we go through this list, possibly, I don't know if it's possible to even put these on the screen as Channel 6 shows this, but I think a lot of people think there's such a shortage of jobs, they're home thinking there's no place, I don't have any place to work. And this is a wonderful opportunity for people to make connections.
Absolutely.
And so if you'll go through your list kind of slowly, and we'll talk about each place, that would be great.
We've confirmed already, and there's still lots of time for vendors and agencies to confirm, but so far we've confirmed the Kentucky Career Center. That's a government agency that looks to place people looking for positions with different state government agencies. BB&T Bank here locally has positions open for tellers and some different kinds of part-time positions. So they're going to be attending our event. The Villages of Lebanon, the senior living facility, is always in need of CNAs. They're also always in need of volunteers. And so we have a lot of students that are looking for those volunteer opportunities that we think will be very interested in connecting with their facility.
And a CNA is a
nursing assistant.
Yeah, nursing assistant.
We've also been fortunate to confirm that the American Red Cross is going to be attending our event. Of course, they're a nonprofit agency, but they're always looking for volunteers and people that are interested in going into nonprofit work.
Well, and as I understand, and I think I've mentioned it on the show before, more and more information is coming out about young people applying for these colleges and some of the very elite colleges. Yes, your test scores are important, but they're really looking at how much volunteer work, how involved you are in your community. And I think we experienced that firsthand living in a small community, but my goodness, in a larger community, that's what makes a community special.
Absolutely.
It's what people give of their time, and it's not for money.
Sure, and anytime you work for a nonprofit agency, that's a great way of getting your foot in the door for future careers.
On your resume, yes.
Right. One agency that we're very, very excited that is going to be attending is the FBI. The FBI is going to be here on campus. They're looking for interns. We have a very large criminal justice program here at St. Catharine, and a lot of students that are interested in going into a field, and so they're going to be attending our event.
Wow.
Lowe's in Bardstown is also going to be attending. They have lots of different positions open, particularly for the summer, that they're looking for workers. Communicare, and that is an agency that is based in several places around the area, but they also have a location in Elizabethtown. And we have sent a lot of St. Catharine graduates their way, particularly those in the field of psychology, as Communicare works with counseling and mental health services.
Great.
Enterprise, which we all know is the rental place for cars, is going to be attending here on campus. That's another place that we've been fortunate to send a lot of St. Catharine graduates. And anybody that has any kind of interest in marketing or sales or any type of organization like that, that's the types of positions they're going to have open.
I have a nephew from Lexington that graduated from Transy in marketing, and he's working for Enterprise. And he's putting in a lot of hours, but you get promotions very quickly there.
Absolutely.
And if you're willing to give the time,
right.
I think I think it's one of those hidden job opportunities that you just have to be dedicated to what you want to do.
And they're one of the companies that are very fortunate that they're willing to take on brand new students right out of college that are looking to build themselves career-wise. And so that's very fortunate that their company sees that as such an asset.
So for someone coming, I think they really need to, well, all of these are just, it's amazing. Keep going.
Yes.
You've done a great job.
Toyotomi here in Springfield has already confirmed to us that they're going to be attending. And so we're very excited to have them. We're also looking for any of the other manufacturing places in Springfield that are interested in coming that we know are in need of workers. This is your opportunity to come to the career fair and join with places like Toyotomi and looking for workers, especially for the summer and for the fall. We also have a military service. Obviously, that's something that a lot of students are interested in doing, particularly after they graduate from here. And the Kentucky National Guard and the Marines are both going to be here and attending this event. The Marines in particular have told me that they are very much in need of females that want to come on board. And so they told me that is a huge focus of their recruitment area, so they're excited to come here to St. Catharine to talk to all of our students, but particularly the female students.
I wonder why.
Is who they're looking for. That's a goal of theirs, is to increase their female population. So we'd be happy to help them out. As any student that graduates with a 4-year degree, when they join the military, that's just going to help move them up through the ranks very quickly.
Well, and for people that are out there that don't feel like they can afford school, it's a good way to get it paid for after they get out.
Oh, yes.
Especially I think of some of these young people that feel like they're getting in a financial bind right now. They can do that and come back out.
It's a great way to pay for school. Sykes in Bardstown is also going to be attending. We have a great partnership with Sykes already. We have several students that are currently working for Sykes. They're located in Bardstown. They are a customer service agency, and our students that are working there now are gaining absolutely valuable job experience. I was speaking to them about some of their experiences that they're having right now. And so, just know that if you're ever calling a place like AT&T to talk about your customer service or have any questions, the person on the other end of the phone might be one of our SEC students right now that is, working on building their resumes.
Because I was going to ask you to talk more about a little, in which you've done, you touched on that, but what they did, because I've heard about this for quite a while now, and they really need. They
really need workers, and the great thing about a place like Sykes is that with our students, they're making sure that they're always putting school first, and they're working out all of their hours around their school schedule. And so that's a huge benefit of the partnership that we have with this company.
Well, expound a little bit more. Don't they pay you for your training? Do they
pay
you
for the training?
And it's about 2 months?
They do about 2 months worth of training.
And then what you're going to be doing is sitting in there, and where you have to go to their place, but you're making phone calls to people. People are making phone calls to you about
Absolutely. They partner with a lot of other different companies with their customer service areas.
Okay.
So that when people call and have questions, they're not sending you out of the country.
Well, you're not getting,
You're getting to talk to someone, locally who, understands the product, the issues that you may be having, and anytime with any job, and this is what I was saying to a student yesterday, customer service is important in any job it is that you do. So the job experience that they're gaining through a place like Sykes is absolutely invaluable.
And also the individual knowledge that they're learning about whatever it is. If you can learn a lot about health insurance right now, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
There's never enough knowledge on health insurance.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're also fortunate that Kentucky State University is actually going to be coming here on campus during the fair to talk about their graduate programs.
Oh.
They have some very special master's degree programs that they're recruiting for, not things that we offer here on campus. And so some of our students that are looking to maybe get their MBA after they graduate, Kentucky State University is a pretty close place to be able to attend.
It's in Georgetown.
Frankfurt. In Frankfurt. And the actual director of the graduate program is going to be coming and attending. And we're thinking that we might might be able to attract some other graduate programs that offer programs that we don't have here at St. Catharine.
Do you have any idea what their graduate programs are that they might talk
They
about?
have a graduate program in public administration. So this is for people that are interested in going, that are working for agencies that work with things like social work or health agencies. They also have a very specialized program, and I'm going to completely mess up what the word for this is, but it's in dealing with the fish in the streams here in Kentucky. So they have a very, and this is a program that is very unique, obviously, to the state of Kentucky, but they're looking for anybody that's graduating with a degree in science that is looking to go on and get a master's degree. This would be a great field for them to be able to go into, especially in partnering with, Kentucky Fish and Wildlife, which is always looking for workers. So this would be an excellent opportunity for some of our science grads who are, kind of looking to take that next step, would be able to do it with Kentucky State. We also, of course, are going to be available at the fair for our own agency at St. Catharine, talking to students that are interested in taking summer classes. We'll have information about all the summer classes that are available, and we're also going to be able to house students on campus this year that are interested in taking summer school.
I'm glad you brought that up again. Good. I think we need to remind people of that often.
Absolutely. So summer registration starts very soon. It opens up March the 19th, which is the same time that our fall registration is going to open. And so, any students that are looking to either lighten their load, as you all know, sometimes that's important when you have on those hefty semesters, or maybe to look into, get a little caught up or get, a prerequisite or something like that out of the way, the summer is an excellent time to be able to do that. Anytime we can keep students connected to academics during the summer, it's just going to benefit them in the future.
Wow, that's wonderful.
So we're really happy about all the agencies that we've been able to recruit thus far. Our goal is to have at least 25 agencies attend. We're almost there, but we have lots of space that's still available. Lord's Hall is a big place, and we're going to be able to get in as many people as possible to be able to attend.
So anyone is welcome to come to this.
Anyone is welcome to attend.
I think it would be important for even people that are not sure what they want to do. I mean, I think a lot of people, it's interesting, they'll say, well, what are you going to do when you get into high school? I'm going to go to college. But it really helps to have a focus because it's expensive.
Sure.
And you want to kind of be trying to point yourself in the direction of the area that you want to go into. So,
I think this will be very valuable for our students as well, because it's going to give them some practice in speaking with, prospective employers to kind of give them a feel of what that interview process might be. We're going to be having some events here on campus to help students with their resumes before the job fair actually takes place. So that way they're able to kind of go in with the resume in hand, and it's just going to be a very valuable experience that we all need when we're looking at the jobs.
And I think your idea also of how to do an interview, it's so important. I mean, first impressions are so often the lasting impressions, and doing that, that's one. So will the students be, will the students be directly working with these vendors? I mean, will they be assisting them, or are you all, what's your all's role in this?
I'll let you all talk a little bit about that process.
We're pretty much an organization of it. We have contacted these companies that are coming. We're working hand in hand with Erica on this as far as who we get, how everything's going to be set up, how we plan to house everybody, park everybody, the whole setup of the fair. And so we're involved in pretty much every step of this going on, from the organization standpoint all the way.
So it would be great, I mean, if you're available that day, recognized as a student, as part of within the organizational things, I'm sure you'll have, I can already tell you're going to be on top of this. You're wonderful. So you would be available for questions. I mean, for anyone that wants to walk up and ask you about your own experiences, or what you're thinking, or, what is it, what do you bring to this table as far as a student, that would be great. That would be great.
Absolutely. We are welcoming questions. Anything that we don't know, we can make connections and find out.
How many students will be there that will be circulating that day?
Well, we're really hoping, our goal is to get at least 200 students to filter through the fair.
Oh, wow.
Now, in order to do that, You know, anytime you're working with college students, we're talking about different types of incentives. A lot of the places that I have mentioned have offered to be sponsors for the fair. So we're hoping to have some giveaways and some things like that to kind of, you know, get students in the door, which will, you know, be very fortunate. But we're also going to be inviting a lot of the local high schools, any of their juniors and seniors that are already, you know, thinking about jobs for the summer and things like that. And also it's a great way to get some of those students on our campus and show off our beautiful campus and the new buildings that we have.
Or maybe you could just get the fire alarm to go off that morning.
Well, that would
That could
probably
work
work
too.
a couple
too,
of
right?
times, and then have
I think if we just say
tornado and then a
free
tornado.
pizza, right? It'll
Free
always
food.
always bring people in. Absolutely.
Food always helps.
Well, with college students
That's
particularly,
an idea.
yes.
That's a really good idea.
Absolutely.
And one thing we haven't mentioned yet so far today is that in most career fairs or job fairs, the hosting party charges in order for that company to come on their site or come on their campus. We're not charging anything. Now, we do have sponsorship available, which will be a fee, but your name goes on, your name is headlined more.
Yeah.
And so
Well, good.
it does have its
Good.
benefits.
Good.
But we're not charging anything for companies to come on, so that makes small town family businesses that may only offer one intern or one summer job. Please, we want them to come. We want them to be on our campus, meet our students. If one of our students could potentially fill their job opening, well then that's
Good.
benefits both parties.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah, that's a great point, Jacob.
That's a great-
Yeah, as
yeah.
President Houston said recently in a meeting that he had here on campus, he really wants agencies coming to our campus and fighting over our graduates and fighting over our students, and we, you know, want to help support that, and we want to support it for the big business all the way down to the small business. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're
this is
hoping that this
wonderful.
is going to be an annual event. We want to do this once a year. So getting the first inaugural event takes a lot of legwork, and I'm so fortunate that I have such hardworking students here to help me out with all of this process. But the more people, the better that we can get the word out, the more that's going to benefit not only our campus, but the community as a whole.
This is just wonderful. You've done a great job. Have they ever done? They've never done this on this scale before.
They've had some various internship fairs, but it's been a long time since we've been able to offer that here on campus. And again, this is going to be an event that's going to speak to, you know, not just one particular area. We want every student on this campus to feel like there's something there that's there for them, that's an opportunity for them, or for a connection that they can make.
And I could see the high school juniors and seniors. You know, some of the ones that are in the program, like the program that you were in. I can't think
dual
what-
credit.
The dual
yeah, the dual
credit,
credit program. I can see them wanting to be here, and I'm not sure. Again, you know, Saturday, but it's 10 to 2. I'm sure. Yeah, if you could just get some people to donate pizzas, that would be wonderful.
Well, yeah,
That's worth a phone call or two.
The event is Thursday, April the 10th, from 10 to 2, and we're just asking that all any vendor that's interested in attending registers with us by March the 28th. So we still have a full month ahead of us that people have the opportunity to be able to register and set up.
So it's on a Thursday.
It's on a Thursday.
Okay, so I guess the one thing then would be if the schools are involved is that they would have to bring a bus load, but still it's sure worth a try.
Sure.
Call the superintendent's office, and I know that's always an issue when they have to hire a bus, but still it would be worth it. And I know they have buses coming out here. So tell me, you know, Jordan, what do you're a senior, right? What are you thinking about doing?
I currently work in healthcare right now. And
Oh, you do? Okay.
My focus is the management degree, but it's a focus in human resources management as well. So I was hoping to move more into that aspect in the healthcare industry.
So what would that be?
More like a recruiter. I work for Norton Healthcare in Louisville right now, and I just work in patient registration.
Okay.
And I've been with them for about 3 years.
Have you really? Mm-hmm. Did you just initiate that on your own?
Well, I have family that works there, so they kind of helped me get on.
Yeah.
And then I've moved into what I'm doing now, but I would hopefully with my
Wonderful.
degree, we'll be able to move into a recruiter position.
Well, good. And I'm sure you've learned a lot about a lot of things when you're
Yes.
doing that.
Healthcare's
you
always
learn a lot
changing.
of yeah. Some you wish you didn't know. But even terminology, you know, just Well, good.
Jordan is
Good.
going to have absolutely no issues in securing a full-time position once he has his degree.
Good for you.
He's going to be high demand, like all of our graduates are.
Good.
Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah.
And Jacob, what do you hope to do? Well, this is your
I'm now a senior.
You're a
As
senior.
of within the
Okay.
past week,
Okay.
we finished up a couple classes, and so I'm now a senior, but I'm set to graduate in December. But one of the key points that the reason I'm at St. Catharine is that I own a local business. I'm part of a family business, Rising Sons Beef, here located in Springfield.
Okay.
And I didn't want to leave the business, so St. Catharine was an avenue that I could still gain an education, but I could still stay and work with the business as well.
Yeah. So you're going to help with the business angle of that, of your also. You're hoping you'll be working more with the business angle of your Rising.
Well, I'm doing that now.
Okay,
but
you're doing it now.
The education has just allowed me to gain more contacts. It's allowed me to gain different marketing strategies. I've seen where my education has benefited me, even though I've continued in the job field while taking classes.
Well, it's admirable that you were already in the family business and you decided you wanted to make it better. Good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you. Was that a decision you kind of pushed, or was it?
It was
everybody was happy with that, because you're an investment for this farm, this business. Then
it's me and my brother and my mother, and so it was not necessarily dropped in our laps, but my father passed away when I was a teenager, and so
I remember
we had to continue with the business and the farm, and at that point in time, me and my brother both decided we felt that God led us down that road for a reason, and this is what we aim to do for the rest of our lives, and we absolutely love it, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So.
Good. Well, you fit right in with what we're trying to do is as with the berry program, as far as let's use our local resources for our local people. Good for you.
No,
I just now put it all together who you are.
See, that's what I was talking about. Being away, and I come back, and here's Jacob all grown up. But we're very, very, very fortunate to have a student like Jacob here on our campus that is already working as a small business owner and operator, and is helping us with this career fair. And his experience has been a huge asset to what it is that we're trying to do here on campus.
Well, you're one of these people that I say that your families make, and not anything against you, Jordan, because you're from Nelson County. But I mean, it's your families that have really made Washington County special. I always say your names are in the dirt here. This is your home, and you make it a better place. Washington County is a very unique area, very unique in that way. We don't have the bourbon industry. We don't have what Lebanon has, and then. And we're right in the middle, and we have people that are really devoted to this place that love it, and my family's one of those, and yours is too. And I had no idea what this interview was going to be until you all came in here. But Erica, I can see you're a great asset to St. Catharine's.
Well, I'm
very excited.
It has been really in the short time that I've been here on campus. This whole feeling of coming back home, but again. St. Catharine College, to anybody in the Springfield community that hasn't come and visited us recently, this place is so very different than even it was 2 or 3 years ago, with all the programs that we offer and the facilities that we have. And so I'm so fortunate to be able to join St. Catharine at this point when we're on such an upswing and things on campus are so exciting and so much is changing. And the faces of the faculty and the administration, as President Houston joked, are getting younger and younger, which is very exciting to see all of the new faces that have joined on to the college just recently. But getting to work with students like Jacob and Jordan, I mean, that makes my job so easy, being here and being around, so many young people that are just so passionate about what it is that they're doing. So I'm very, very excited about the opportunity.
When I started volunteering out here was in 1971. All the class, everything was in Lourdes. And then we had the library. And there weren't very many boarders, but I think a few of them stayed in the mother house. That's when Martha Lane Collins was president, Sister Catherine Mahaney, it's Sister Margaret Marie. It's just mind-boggling to me. I'm telling my age, but the transition has just been...
It's been remarkable.
Something far beyond anything I would have dreamed of. It's wonderful. And you brought 2 great student representatives.
Oh, absolutely, the best.
I know you're very proud of them.
The best.
I know you're very... This is very exciting.
Yeah,
very exciting.
And for all these agencies that are coming and how hard these students have worked to get everybody here on campus, now what we've really got to turn our attention to is getting the people to actually come and attend. So it's going to be a great event. We still have lots of room for agencies that are looking for any kind of help to attend, but we want to make sure that we fill the gym that day as much as possible with both participants and attendees. So if there's any questions that you have, feel free to reach us. We'll provide all of my information, and we still have a month to go to register people. And with some of the big names that we've already got, we're excited, but we know that there's a lot of more people out there that would probably like to take advantage of this opportunity.
Well, if anybody wants to help with the sponsorship too, maybe you
Sure.
can have free pizza.
Absolutely.
Send it in anonymously. Send them $15, $20.
And if I may, we've concentrated a whole lot on the students getting there too, but this is open to the public.
Absolutely.
As far as
Yeah.
if you are in a current job position and looking for something else, or you are an adult at work right now, please come.
Good.
We want
Yeah.
we want those individuals on our campus.
Okay.
So we invite that as well.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Okay, it's on a Thursday, April the 10th. I'm sure this program will be on the television until then, and it'll touch a lot of people, as this program always does.
Great.
Thank you all so much.
Thanks
This
for
is
having
very
us.
exciting. We're lucky to have you all here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.